Welcome to Mayberry Campground in Mount Airy, North Carolina, the home of the Andy Griffith Show. We're now going to do a tour of this park. Welcome to Mayberry Campground. So upon entering this campground through the campground entrance, you will actually park in this area to check in at the main office here. And also at the main office is your bathrooms, your showers, your camp store. Basically everything for this park, all the amenities are located right here, as well as your check-in area. Your trash cans are located here. Those are the only trash cans on site. They do have a playground. You will see all this in the video. The main thing I wanted to point out is that this section to the left back here behind the Buckner house is considered the old section. So over here is where you're going to have your cable hookup. You're going to have more fire rings. They've actually got custom built fire rings on this side. You're going to have more picnic tables. Then once you get to the new section, which is up the hill here, you will not have any cable. Your fire rings are kind of first come first serve, as well as your picnic tables. So that is just something to keep in mind when you're here. I do think the older section is really the section you want to be in. The sites here, like most other private campgrounds, are pretty tight, so that's also something else to keep in mind. But they do have several things that you can do while you're here. I mean, they've got laundry, which is actually located back here again by the office. They've got pull-in sites, and really the only pull-in sites I think are in the new area, the ones here you see in the yellow. And those sites are okay. The two best sites for the top, I think, are site 108 and 109. And then you got your site 126, 127, and 128, which are also pretty good sites because they give you the most grass in the area. But 108 and 109 are probably the best. Overall, this was a fairly nice campground. For the rate that you pay, you can't beat it, and we'll go over that here in just a few minutes. Some of the other notes on this campground is it is open all year round. The cell coverage, what we've seen was you get 1 to 2 bars with AT&T or Verizon, so it can be good or bad depending on exactly what site you're in, and it does vary by site. If you have a cell booster, this is probably a place you will want to pull that out. The campground Wi-Fi is available. It is not very good. You can do small things with it, but overall it is not very good, so don't count on it. It is full hookup, so every site has 20, 30, 50 amp plug-ins. You have your sewer and your water, so that part was really cool. And again, the cable TV is available in the old areas, but not in the new areas. The rates are $38 per day. There are several discounts, such as Passport America, Good Sound Military, etc., which can get your rate down to roughly about $34.50 a day, so you can get that. If you stay 7 full days, the 7th day is free, so you just get a full day discount. They do offer 30-day rates as well at $600, and that does include everything that you get for a regular day stay, so that's not too bad of a price. And they also do have these 2 ponds, one being here in the newer section and one being here in the older section. You can fish in those. They are catch and release only. If you like to fish, you got that going on. And they are actually building more sites, I'm going to say, back in this area. And that's the other thing I will say about these two, that what's going to be the new area and then what is currently the new area. You do get a lot of highway sound and a lot of highway traffic, so that is something else to keep in mind. But with all that said, we will now jump into the campground review. But in my personal opinion, this place is definitely worth staying for a few days to go check out Mount Airy and all the Mayberry stuff. But after that, I think a few days is about all you need. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy this review. Here we go. So when you arrive at this park, you're going to come in, you're going to see the sign, you'll come straight across, and you will see a little pull off to the right that you can pull into. And this is where you're going to park at to check in, to get everything going on your first arrival. Then once you have already checked in, then you can just go straight and proceed on to your campsite. There is no gates here, nothing like that to keep you from getting in and out of the park. And also, this up here is kind of the center area for the campground. So as you can see over here, you have your propane field, and you've also got your main office right here. So this is where you're going to go to check in at. And this is also your store and everything else, your shower house, and everything lives up here. And I'll walk you through some of that stuff. So right here by the main office, which you see on the left-hand side here, you have the laundry room. We'll walk in here. And here, the washers, I don't know how good that's going to show up, but those are $2. And then you've got dryers here. And here's the price on them. They are $2 as well, so not too bad. You've got 2 washers and 2 dryers for the entire park, so it could get a little tight in here at times. So here's the office you will check into. You will just walk in. And there's our campground dog.
That's Flash.
That is Flash. Anybody that knows the Dukes of Hazzard, you know where the name Flash came from.
Yep.
Anybody that don't know the Dukes of Hazzard, you're crazy. You'll check in here when you arrive. And this is a pretty cool place. They got all kinds of stuff set up in here. Little camp store area as well. So be sure to come in here and check this out. So back outside the camp store, they have some firewood that you can pick up when it's available. They have ice that you can get. So neat little place here. You know, you can come up here and check it out and just kind of get what you need if you don't want to run to the store and get it. So here is the shower house at the park. Again, it's at the main office as well. So everything is kind of centrally located. But once you come in, you see you've got 2 toilets in here. You've got your sink and you've got 1 shower. So there's over 100 sites there, so if you got multiple people needing to use the showers or whatever, it could get a little tight up here, so that's something to keep in mind. And again, here is your trash cans for the park. As you can see, it's straight across from the main office, so these are the only trash cans in the park, so this is where they will be located. They got this little gazebo shaded area that you can sit in right by the playground, so while your kids are playing or whatever, you at least got a shaded place to sit, a comfortable place to sit and kind of chat with other people in the area. And then I'll scroll over here. Back here they actually sell some stuff. I've seen it open from time to time. And this is the Buckner house. So this is, I think, based on the person who actually created the campground itself. And this is where they lived, and then they built this campground around their house. So I thought that was kind of cool. And you can do like weekend tours of this house. It is pretty much an older home. And this up here is what they call the original section, or the older section. And this is where the first sites were, so you can see it's pretty big. And up here you actually do have cable hookups, you have better fire pits, I will say that right up front. Now I'll talk about that more when we get to the newer section. They've got gazebos, as you can see back there. So really, I think the older or original section is a section you want to be in, and I will discuss that more on the map, but I just wanted to give you an overview of what it looked like. So here's one of the 2 ponds that are on the property, and as you can see, we got the ducks down here, which we always enjoy them. You can do fishing down here. Again, this is all catch and release, but this is leading up into the newer section, so we will walk up this way and I will show you that. So this is the new section of the park. The roads through this park are really good, I do want to say that. In this new section, you do find yourself getting a little bit less amenities like the fire rings and picnic tables and cable TV. You can request a picnic table, you can request a fire ring, but sometimes it's harder to come by. It's first come, first serve. And as you can see, the sites are pretty tight. It's the typical private park, so you know, that's just part of it, but overall not too bad. In the new section, you do get some highway noise, so that's something to consider as well. So next I will show you our campsite and what it looks like. So here's our campsite, and we do have some pretty good room here, so I can't complain about that. A lot of these campsites are very tight. You can see my puppy up in the window, one barking outside. Now this is from the left side, so we got a fire ring. We don't have a picnic table. Up here in the newer sites, the fire rings and picnic table are kind of first come, first serve. So if there's some open, you can request them, they'll bring them to you. And then here is down the left side, so you see we got the full hookups, and all the sites are 30, 50, 20 amp service. You got your water, you got your sewer, so part is really nice, but pretty much just a basic campground, basic hookups. So we hope you enjoyed this campground review today. If you are not, we invite you to subscribe, like, and share out this video, and also leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this review or this campground. Have you stayed here before? Would you stay again? Would this review get you to stay at least one time and try it out? I'd like to hear what other people think about it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you down the road. Bye.